everyone, this is me Sadia here, and I'm doing your remaining month of February reading. Start from the 22nd through the 29th of February 2020. This is going to be for the sign of Geminis. So let's see what's coming up for Geminis for the remaining month. Before I get into the reading, let me remind you it is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there, so just pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. For personal readings, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also check out my Instagram profile, and if you have not followed me there yet, you can do that as well, because I do upload daily readings there. You can also check out my sister's channel. I will be leaving the link to her channel in the comment section. If you like it, do become a part of her YouTube family as well. So yeah, let's get started. Let's see what are the energies coming up for Geminis for this month, for the remaining month, I would say, because only 7 days left, like the last week of Feb. So yeah, I will be adding charms, and I will be putting out oracle cards as well, so stay tuned to find out what are the oracle messages for you for this remaining period of Feb. Let's begin. Let's find out what are the energies heading towards Geminis. Man of Wands paired up with Page of Wands. You might be ending, I feel like, you are on the verge of ending a cycle in your life. It's it could be different for different people. The cycle that you are ending and moving into a new one, it could be different for different people. Like, for some of you, you might be ending a cycle in your love life. You might be ending a cycle in your work life. You could be ending a cycle in your home life. There is something that is coming to full circle in your life, and you are going to kind of, it's more like having a completion around something, which is making you take the leap of faith and move forward, ending the cycle, ending the journey of your life, and moving into, or starting a new one. I feel like whatever the journey that you've been through was not an easy one. It was very tiring. It was very it was not that it was more of like a responsibility, like where you don't have much fun, but it is something that you have to do. It was that kind of a thing. But the one that you're going to start now is going to be more of a happy, full of life kind of a cycle that you're going to start as you I feel like the new energies are going to start up for you as you move towards the end of this month, maybe around the 27th, 28th, 29th, and you could feel the new vibes, new beginnings in your life as you enter into the month of March. I do see that you are completing the cycle of your life, whichever you are in, around the around the end of this month. I would say, like, for some of you it could be like, you might end the cycle, or already around the 27th. For others of you, you are going to take some more time as you enter into the month of March. You might be ending the cycle that time, but I feel like whatever that is ending, it's more like, you will feel so relaxed, you will feel so excited for the new cycle, because I feel like, there is the new vibe, new happiness that is coming your way. It can be something about your passion, it can be something about your love, it can be something about your and it could be an adventure for some of you as well. But I feel like whatever it is that is starting new in your life is going to be very powerful. And I say powerful because I do see happiness, abundance around it. So it will be different for different people. For some of you, you might be ending being single. For others of you, might be ending being ending a job or moving to another one. For some of you, you might be just having a new beginnings in different areas of your life as well. You might be shifting from one location to another location. For some of you, it could be just that. But the new beginnings that gonna start, or that gonna happen for you as you enter into the month of March, is going to be something very exciting. Let's see more. You do have Three of Cups. Wow. Paired up with Page of Cups. I feel like, it's you will be very nostalgic too, leaving those things behind. It's gonna be very nostalgic kind of feeling where you it's more like, like I said, you the cycle that you are ending, it was more like something that you had to deal with. And now, since you are leaving that all, I feel like, the cycle has been like maybe more for some of you. It could have been for like, that cycle that I'm talking about. It could be as long as maybe a 5 to 10 year cycle that you are ending now, or that you are, leaving behind now and moving to a new one, starting a new one. I feel like, those things that you've been through in those last 5 years, 10 years, it's even though you are going to start something good, something beautiful, but still you have some sort of attachment to the past that you have had. um, it could be for some of you, you might be changing your house, changing your home, so that could be a nostalgic feeling too, that you are leaving a house that you lived for in like maybe 5 to 10 years. So there is some sort of that kind of attachment that you will feel leaving that past behind. But at the same time, you are going to feel the excitement coming up for you in your life, and you will be also excited, you will be also happy that you are moving forward into more abundance, and you are prepared to have that abundance, you are prepared to welcome that abundance, and embrace the new beginnings, embrace the change that are coming your way. It's going to be a very fulfilling time period for you, especially 27 through the 29th. I feel like you will be celebrating some sort of endings in your life. For some of you, it could be a breakup party too. Like, you might be leaving a person behind, and you would know that, you deserve somebody better, something better, and you are just celebrating that ending that you might be having. For others of you, it could be just like, like I said, it could be an ending of being single. You might be celebrating being with somebody new. So it would be different for different people. You do have Knight of Wands underneath the deck. Underneath that, you do have the Shadow side. Underneath that, you do have the Empress. Underneath that, you do have Two of Swords. Underneath that, Eight of Swords. Underneath that, Ace of Wands. Like I said, there's a strong sense of attachment to the past. There is a strong sense of attachment, be that good or bad, whatever the past was. There is still very much pull of the past within you. Like, you do feel dragged back to the past. You do feel dragged back to the responsibilities. You do feel like, it's not going to be an easy thing leaving that all behind. And even if you leave, as you get into the vibe of, okay, like, new things are coming in my life, and you are going to get excited, but at the same time, it will be a continuous struggle that you're going to have within you. Because like I said, there is like nostalgic feeling, there is definitely attachment that you have for the past, or within you, which is not going to be easy for you to let go of. But continue trying, continue, like, embracing the newness, and you will eventually come out of that. You will be able to detach yourself from the past. But that is a must. You really have to detach yourself from the past, because um only then you will be able to fully enjoy the excitement that is coming up for you in your life. Don't let your past hold you back. So let's take some cards from the oracle deck. Let's see what it has to add to the reading. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. um I feel like for some of you, you really have to let go of the past. Plus, you have to forgive and forget as well. If some things didn't work out for you, just forget that. If people that you had in your life who were not so kind and generous to you, you have to forgive them and move forward. Again, like, whatever it is that is kind of, taking you back to your past, just let that all go, just let that all go. Because the moment you're gonna get stuck in the past and the past thoughts, be that around the person, be that around a relationship, be that around a house, a car that you are might thinking to leave and buy a new one, whatever it is, leave it in the past. Because there is a lot coming up for you in the future. So get excited for that. And don't let your excitement fade away because of your past. Just be mindful of that energy. So let's take one card from this deck. Let's see what else do we have for you for this remaining month of Feb. Discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. For some of you, you really have to be very careful. I would suggest you to be very careful, not because, like, I don't think that you will have people around you who are not going to be helpful towards you, but at the same time I feel like it's your inner fears more than anything else. You really have to stay true to yourself. Like you might, I would never suggest you to think like maybe this person is not going to do me a favor, because because you are in that zone where you are fearful of the unknowing, fear of the unknown, I would say. And it's it's again the same thing that I just said. Leave your past behind. Why? Because for some of you, you might have the tendency of not trusting the new people that you might have entering in your life, because you will think that there were certain people in your life who cheated on you. There were certain people in your life who were not helpful. There were certain people in your life who were like who were pretending to be your friends, but deep down they were not. So again, it's when you say that all is not what it seems, like I feel like for majority of you, what you need to do right now is leave that thought behind. Like all what it seems is not how it is right now. Like you really have to stop fearing and stop being very conscious of the fact that maybe people around you could be thinking negative for you, or could have negative intentions for you. You really have to stay focused on what is coming up for you. Don't focus on what can go wrong, who can do you bad, who can do you this and that. Don't give your time and focus to that, because if you start doing that, trust me, you will have not a single person that you can trust on. Because it's like a mindset. If you go with that mindset, when you go out, you feel like everybody wants to kill me, everybody wants to hit my car, everybody wants to everybody wants to snatch my money. Whatever that you have fear about, that's going to happen. So again, it's high time that you leave behind the past, high time leave behind the negative thoughts, high time that you leave your fears behind. Like just be fearless and move forward. Just focus on the good things, and trust me, only good things will come your way. Don't keep feeding yourself negativity here, because with the I don't know, I'm thinking very I feel like you, for some of you who can who can feel what I just said, it's like you are your own enemy when it comes to you not letting go of the past. It's stopping you, it's sabotaging you, it's the only reason why you're not having what you have coming ahead of you. It's like you are too focused on the past, you are too focused on the things that didn't happen, didn't work, didn't come true, the friends you lost, the lovers that you lost. You're too focused on all those things. How would you be able to focus on what is coming ahead for you? So just let go of the past. It's high time you do that, because if you don't do that, if you don't stop thinking the way you used to think in the past, you will not be able to enjoy, you will not be able to have what is there. Like it's like it is here. Like suppose this is abundance in front of me, right here, right in front of me, and if I'm too focused on that side, how am I going to see this abundance here? So that's exactly what it is for you. You are there where you can just grab it all. But when it comes to you, you are to focus on the past, or you are to focus on the left or the right. So it's high time you keep your focus intact, and you keep your focus where you have to be, or where you want to be, what you envision for yourself. Keep your focus onto that, so you don't get swayed away from the past, from this, from that. Don't let that happen. So just try to I feel like it's more of a inner fight, inner conflict, and you really have to deal with it. You really have to struggle, I would say, because it's not going to be an easy thing for you to let go of that distraction from the past. But you really have to try harder and harder, till you succeed in maintaining your focus onto the current, onto the future as well. So just try doing that, because it's again like abundance is right there waiting for you to get attentive to that. And so you could grab it all. So just get excited, move forward, let go of the past, whatever it was. Just let it go, and focus on your current and future. Like think of your future, envision your future, how you want it to be, and that's all. Let's take some charms. Let's see what the charms has to add to the reading. Let's start with these cards. You do have 10 of Pentacles waiting up for you. You are definitely having a new beginning. Ace of Wands paired up with 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be a new beginning in your work life. Something that you are that you're passionate about and that you're going to start new is definitely going to be bringing you a lot of stability and both emotional and financial. I feel like you will be having somebody in your life very soon, in your love life. You might be on the receiving end of a gift as well. So when it comes to the alphabets, you do have a B and a P. These could be the name initials of the person that you are going to be with, or it could be your own name initials, or it could be a letter in your name. It could be a letter in the company name that you are going to start a new something with or in, if it is a job. So yeah, let's see what this has to say. Love, dream, hope, trust. It's again, your life is coming to a full circle. Again, you really have to have trust, hope, love, and dream big. Have trust and faith in the fact that you are going to have something abundant coming up for you, and trust whatever that you are leaving behind. Whatever that ended, whatever that you are leaving behind, coming out of, is something is going to be something very good and positive for you. It's like, ending a cycle is the best thing that can happen for you in your life right now, because you are, if you end something, definitely you start something new as well. So just get excited for the new beginnings that are coming up for you in your life. Stay hopeful, have trust and faith in the universe and in your own powers and abilities as well. Keep moving forward, and again, you really have to work on yourself. Don't let your fears stop you. Don't let yourself stop yourself by focusing on the not so positive things happening in your life. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you for the remaining month of Feb. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me for that on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you guys, take care. Bye bye.